Okay, I may be back. Let's see if we are back now. Okay, this should be in 4K. This is these are some vocals I just recorded, okay? And they are harmony vocals. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I've just left it, there's four of them. And I call these ahs. Oh, if you love me too. Every day, us as friends. Precious love that never ends. We could take this love we share. Now the harmony vocals are kind of loud. All right, these harmony vocals are kind of loud, okay? So I've got them loud so I can hear them because they're, I'm working on them. And so it's kind of like when you work on something, you have to kind of put a microscope on it and say, okay, and that's like what a microphone is. It's kind of like a microscope on your voice. And you may not think, well, it isn't really, but yeah, it is actually. That's exactly what it is. It's a microscope on your voice. All right, so I'm going in here, and I've saved this already with a different name, so I'm not going to use these other vocals that I have here. If there's extra vocals, since I'm going to get rid of them, I'm going to get rid of these extra tracks. It's where I sung them before, but I didn't really like the one that I sung, so I sung it again. All right, so and so these and like here's where I sung this last one again. All right, so I'm going to get rid of the extra vocals. Now what I'm going to do is put Melodyne on each Melodyne instance on each one. What I've done is I've trimmed the front so they all come to the same like half note. It's like halfway between same measure. Actually, it's measure 25. So now what I'm going to do is put an instance of Melodyne on each one. So these are the ahs. You can hear some oohs that I did before this, okay? But these are the ahs. And I'm going to do another ah, region effect, ah, Melodyne, ah. There's another one. And we got two more. I'm going to put Melodyne on all four of them. Region effect, Melodyne, create region effect. Okay, and we need one more. That looks fine. Region effect, Melodyne. This is Melodyne Studio, by the way. So okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them all appear so that I can see them. Okay, and there they are. Now I'm going to just start editing them, okay? And I'm going to show you how I edit harmony vocals, okay? You can see Melodyne's done some really funky stuff, okay? Here, and this one looks really loud. So, okay, so what I have to do is a few things, okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the line tool and I'm going to cut the beginnings off of all of these. You see where some places they've been cut where where it automatically cut them, but a lot of them haven't been. And if you see, this is where I drift up to the note. And a lot of people say, well, you're not supposed to drift up to the note. You're just supposed to go, ah. You're not supposed to go, ah. You're not supposed to drift up to it. It's like, yeah, you are actually. It gives it a kind of padding before you actually hit the note. If they all just come, ah, it's a little too stark. But if it goes, ah, where it drifts up to it a little bit, it gives it a kind of buffer or padding that is pleasant to the ear, okay? Now, I might be wrong about this, but that's what I think, okay? So, and besides that, okay, that if I try to flatten this pitch out once it gets to the top and flatten this out, it doesn't flatten out right, okay? And so I have to fix that, okay? Now you can see there's a spot here where the computer didn't quite get it didn't notice that I had changed pitch and gone down to the next tone down. So and this one didn't get the pitch going up, and it looks like I have 3 here. So yeah, it goes ah. All right, so here's another one, and what I'm going to do instead of this, I'm going to just bring that over because that's only 1 tone change. Here is another one, okay? It's not like a 3-tone change. Here is another one. These just look like they didn't quite get cut in the right place. This one's got to be about here. Okay, this one's not quite cut in the right place. And this, you have to do this for each one. And now these are a bunch of breaths at the beginning. All right, I'm going to cut them right out. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on these, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure, now this is kind of like the little bit of the breath before I start the note, and I'm going to bring this over so that it starts on the note rather than this kind of like sibilance before the note. All right, so we're going to do that. And then I want them all, even though there is a kind of a pause between them. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all, Control A, and I'm going to double click on this so that they all assume some sort of correct pitch. They may not be right, but at least they're on pitch, okay? Now that I've cut the beginnings, okay? And we're going to look and make sure I did that all correctly. Now, you can see here, another problem is that I have a bunch of breaths. And it didn't put a cut at the end of the breath. So like these breaths have just got to go. All right, so because I have music in those spots, and I don't really want a whole choir breathing when they stop singing. Okay, it's an aesthetic thing that I don't want the whole choir breathing. It could be a nice effect in some cases. It all depends. I could just turn them all down, and it is a very human thing. And in a way, I'm divided, whether if I really want the choir breathing, which it's really me. It's not like a choir. It's me singing bass, soprano, and tenor, and all of that together. So it's a matter of an aesthetic, okay? So I'm going to cut these. This is going. This one's going. This one's going. These pieces are going. And I'm going to move this over like there. And that's going. Okay. Now, all right. And I think I want this somewhere in the middle here. All right, so, okay. Now it's just a matter of shoring everything up. Okay, so. Now you can see where these are not quite. This one came quicker. And I'm going to bring this over a little bit more. All right, now. Now this is this one took a little bit longer for me to get up to the note here, But what I'm going to do is just squish that so it happens at the same time. Yeah. Every day, us as friends. Now you can see some last too long, some go too soon. I try to sing them at the same length, you know, because I can see the ones that I sung before, a physical representation of it, but I didn't do too good. I was kind of distracted. Us as friends. But you see, it's what I'm doing is something you do with every ahs, when you do a 4-part harmony, oohs, when you do whatever, all of these things, whenever you do these, this is how I edit them. It's always kind of the same. You have these little note changes in the middle. You line them up, you cut the breaths out, you chop these pieces so that, and I'm going to show you why I chop, another reason why I chop them. Now you see they're all starting at the right time. This one's a little bit late. Okay, this one is quite a bit late. You want them to start here. You want the sibilants there. You can see where the actual tone starts. And okay, so now this one has quite a bit of a problem there. This one does too. This one does also. Now, and I want these changes to occur on the beat. And this is our 31 measure beat. And I may not have all these. Yeah, those are correct. All right. Now we want these all to end on the third beat, the beginning of the third beat, beginning of the fourth beat, I mean. Alright, this is early. This is kind of too quick. That's late. This one's late. This one's late. It's like, yeah, this is way beyond auto-tune, people. This is what you have to do. You have to. It's not just fixing your tune. It's fixing when you started the note, when you cutting your breaths out. Yeah, edit, it's like auto-tune, forget that. There's so much cheating going on in in vocal stuff. Look, I just totally didn't sing that long enough. And these ones, I'm bringing them all to the perfect, so that when they all end at the same time. See now, and then this is kind of the pretty one here. The pretty one. I always wished I was the pretty one, but I'm not always the pretty one. All right, now here we go. This one's going to have a beautiful quality to it. And see that this one's going a little bit longer. These ones are sort of okay. This one here. All right. Okay, now. Now what we need to do is tune them. Okay? And that is with this one. See, because there's a little bit of a pitch drift, okay? What this is doing is where I sung this, I might have gone a little bit like off, where it wasn't quite exactly in pitch. And so what this does is it just kind of smooths out that drift. so that it's not drifting quite as much, okay? And so, by the way, this program costs $800 to buy it. But if you wait around just the right time of the year, I think it's Black Friday around there or whatever, sometime in the year, it will go on sale and you can pick it up for $400. And if you have, which is still a ton of money, but if you still have, if you have Melodyne Essential, you can get like a little bit of money off. So it's then about 200 or almost 300 or some dollars. And I think I paid about two or 300 for it. But it's normally $800. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do is go down here and make a bus for it. These are called the aahs bus. Aahs. All right, now we're going to go to the first aahs. We're going to send that to the aahs bus. This to the aahs bus. And this to the aahs bus. This one to the aahs bus. And this is okay. So now I can put a reverb on them and change all their volume at one time. Reverb. Every day, us as friends, precious love that never ends. We could take this love we share and live our lives as a pair. Hey there. All right, now this one's. Every day, us as friends, precious love that never ends. We could take and live our lives every day, us as friends, precious love that never ends. We could take this love we share and live our lives. Hello, Angelica. Welcome. I am working on music today, and I thought I would come on and show everybody my latest song. It's called Hey There. So hey there to you in beautiful Brazil. Welcome to my welcome to my every day, us as friends, precious love that never ends. Yeah, welcome to my tutorial. Take this love we share and live our lives as a pair. Hey there. All right, so this is how you do it. Us as friends, precious love that never ends. We could take this love we share and live our. And you see what I've done is I've done the same thing here with oohs. So hey there, how have you been? see you again. I've been thinking. Very nice to see you, Angelica. Very nice. Hey there, as I reply to give this love another try. Hey there, I love you. Let me know if you love me too. Every day, us as friends, precious love that never ends. We could take this love we share. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this tutorial on editing harmonies. Now what I'll do is I will go and show you the other harmonies that I edited. Now, so what I'll do is I'll spread this out and I'll give you an idea. Now, you see all of these, I cut them at the beginning, took out the breaths, made sure that they were all transitioning, and I put the transitions in the right places so they transition on the beats and all. Now, here is another set of them, and these are the oohs. That's the lead vocal. We don't need that right now. Now you see, and as you can see, I did the same thing for these, where I cut the beginnings, I smoothened them all out, I made sure they changed on the transitions changed at the these are the ooh. How have you been? I came by to see you again. I've been thinking and wondering whether that we could be together. Hey there, as I reply to give this love another try. Hey there, I love you. Let me know if you love me too. Every day. Now here you can see I have a problem because I didn't quite cut out the breaths. So boom, now they're gone. That's gone. I don't know what the heck that is, and this has got to go. Alright, so now, and everything here is pretty much starting. This is a little bit late. That is a little bit early. Every day, us as friends. Okay. So this is pretty much what I do with harmonies. This is how I get my harmonies to sound. You have to make sure they all start here on the beats, and that they transition at the right time. And this one I can just see right there. I've got some problems here. Okay, see, because I didn't fix this. Is that they all need to go to this third beat, and if you get here, you'll notice, oop, we got a problem. That one's not going to the beginning of the fourth beat, and this one is going beyond it. See, you gotta have an eye to notice all these various things that you have to do with every harmony. You have to do that. They all have to start. They all have to transition properly. They all have to get, their pitch drift, so they're not going up and down in pitch, but they're staying nice and steady. And they all have to end at the same time. And you have to cut out the breaths so that it doesn't, so that there's a moment of silence. You can hear this. That and then there's silence, and then it goes ah, and then it comes in. See? Oh no, that's not. To see you again. And see, once you have this all done, then I can go out of here and I can take these pieces and I can copy them. I can minimize this, bring this down, and I can take this whole selection here, copy it, or just drag it over here. Make a copy, save, and then put it in the right place, which is one measure before I start singing. Hey there, how have you been? Do you feel this love we're in? I'll spend some time here with you. We can find a love that's true. I hope you can cheer up, Angelica. You know, it's like almost impossible when something really bad like that happens. Oops, edit, undo. It's very hard to be Okay, I need you to copy that. Thank you. All right, now this, we've got to save it again. This part, when you're dragging these Melodyne stuff around, it's Cakewalk is very temperamental about it. So you have to save it. I got it. Us as friends, precious love that never ends. Now I have a problem here because in this part, this piano here is these are samples from Freddie Mercury's piano. So this is like called Rhapsody piano. And so it's the same piano that Adele used in her song and in some of her songs. And so it's a very beautiful piano. Yeah, I would imagine. Now this part right here, I have to bring these over and they're not going to fit here properly. So I'm going to bring them over, but they're not going to fit. And so what I got to do is I've got to cut them off here at some point. Why didn't that cut off? Alright. Save this again. Now, I think I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now. Alright, I gotta sneeze again. Okay, now I have to make sure all four of these are selected. And then I have to bring this over some more. And now this somewhere in here.
Hey there.
Oh, this worked. These harmonies are almost like dissonance, like now I need the ahs. So I have to bring these ahs over, and I'm not sure which ones I'm supposed to use. So I think I'm going to try this. Uh, uh, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this number here and see if that works. Ooh. No, I wasn't supposed to cut them yet. Undo crop. I have to copy them first, then crop them. This is a complicated thing because the chorus music doesn't have the same amount of measures. I've chopped them off, so now it's this piece that's got to be cut. Now, I don't know if this is going to fit. Wow, that worked! I can't believe how this is working. Now I've got to take this section and that section now because that's going to be the same kind of thing that's going to happen here at the end. So I got to move this over, copy this, move that here. And I'm not sure where this is supposed to come in yet.
As a pair, hey there.
That's where that's got to start. Save it again.
Hey there. How have you been?
Alright, now I gotta have the ahs come in. Okay. I might not have these right. All right.
Hey there. Hey there. How have you been?
Yeah, that's correct. Now I'm going to turn this off because I don't want this to come in that stark. I want it to have a little bit of a breath behind it. Not breath, but like just a pause, and it's just like chopping in, kind of coming chopped right in. So we're going to give that a little bit of a thing, and same here. Just a little bit of a, so it's not just chopping the notes right off, because I did kind of and Listen to how beautiful that piano is at the end. Thank you for the hearts, Angelica. For the heart. Thank you for the heart. It was very nice. So, I think this is going to do it. All right, now we could do... Okay, now I think I'm not going to have enough room to copy this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to put in insert audio track. Insert audio track. Come on, Cakewalk. Now we're going to have this thing lock up on me. So, alright, I need to put this at the beginning of my song also. I need to have this oohs and ahs at the beginning. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them, when they're going to come in, or what. Yeah, Cakewalk's locked up again. It doesn't like throwing stuff into the event list sometimes. It gets all messed up. I hope I saved it before I put the ending on. So, alright, I'm going to leave this tutorial here. Angelica, I hope you feel better tonight. Try to take your mind off it. Maybe watch a movie or something, and I hope you're with friends and people who, your family, who will comfort you and console you. So you have a good night. I'm going to end this here, and I'll be back with more videos. I hope this streamed good. I hope there was a nice blend between my vocals and the music, that I'm not too loud talking over it, that there's not just a really bad audio discrepancy. I'm trying to do this in a live stream. I tried to set everything right. So you take care, Angelica, and you have a good night. And thanks again for stopping in for my live stream here. I'm going to go now, and you have a good night. You take care, and just all kinds of big hugs and love to you, okay? And you take care, and take care of your heart, and keep it light, and don't get too sad. All right, you take care, sweetie. I'll talk with you later, and thank you everybody for watching this, and please leave comments down below if there's anything, any questions that you have, any kind of video you need to know about Cakewalk. Leave questions and I will show you more. Alrighty, bye-bye.